Shalom, Israel. I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahawah, BASHAM, YAHAWAHSHI, BASHAM, Rakah, Quadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders who teach and rule well at Great Millstone. And peace and salutations and peace and mercy to the prophets, the hopeful elect, the 144,000, and to the men and women of the 12 lost tribes of Israel, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American Indians. Shalom. Back with another lesson. I'll title this one Sex for Rent. Sex for Rent. Call Halal Yahawah, BASHAM, YAHAWAHSHI. Call Halal Yamla, Alahayanawa, Yahawah, BASHAM, YAHAWAHSHI. And you know, we're entering perilous times. It tell you that in scripture, man. You know, that in the last days it shall be perilous times. And I was looking at this article, and it was basically going into over there in the UK, you know, how women are basically being forced into sex for rent, you know. And this is taking place, you know, worldwide right now, and ultimately here in America, Babylon. But you know, the cost of living is growing out of control. You see, let me get to this article. I don't want to make this too long. Just a quick hit, something that I seen. The Spirit hopped on me. Something through the power of the Spirit of YAHAWAHSHI. And you women, you know, because the economy is collapsing, job layoffs are coming, you know, you got a lot of single parent, single mothers out there that got 2, 3, 4 kids, and it's, you know, the squeeze is getting tight. It's getting tight, man. You know, and the day-to-day struggles, the day-to-day battles, you know, it can wear you out. It can wear you out. And this is where you got to be spiritually, you know, prepped, you know, for this, because we're going into great tribulation, and a lot of you women you're not humble. You're arrogant. You got your jobs. You've been working. You know, that's okay. But you know, it's then got to a point in 2023. The woman, they got their, you know, I'm chasing my bag. You know, I don't need no man. You know, but all of that is about to be thrown out the window in this end time. Let me. Because, you know, like I said, with the economy collapsing, job layoffs are coming, the cost of living is going up. You know, it says this off the Guardian. It says vulnerable UK women forced into sex for rent by cost of living crisis. See, because rent is going up, the cost of food, you know, gas is complete madness right now. You know, it says some women are turning to escort work to meet basic housing costs. You see, it says women are increasingly being forced to engage in survival sex because of the cost of living crisis aimed worsening conditions for Britain's most vulnerable. It says charities warn that rising costs paired with years of underfunding mean women, including those with trauma and mental health issues, and having to turn to sex in exchange for housing or to meet other basic needs. This is what's happening. You know, You know, like I said, you got a lot of single mothers out there with 3 and 4 different kids, man. And it's just, you know, day to day is getting tough. Because Esau is bringing the devil, the so-called white man, is bringing, you know, he coming out with holy hell, man. He putting that squeeze on, and you know, it's getting to a point where you know you got to pick between, well, do I put gas in my car? Do I buy food for my kids? You know, and then right along with that, rent is sky high. It says sex for rent. When landlords demand sex for rent, when landlords demand sex in return for discounted or free accommodation, is a growing problem as economic conditions tighten. The economy is collapsing, man. It's gonna get cold out here. It's gonna get cold. It says is a growing problem as economic conditions tighten. They said with perpetrators using it as a tool to abuse and control. And I'll leave it there. I'll leave it there, man. You see? So let me go here. Like I said, it's gonna get to a point, man, you know, it's going on right now, but it's about to be full blown. You know, where they just, the women are, you know, it's sex for rent, all in the open, and the kids know it and everything. You know, but this is why, and this is a humbling, you know, this is humbling for a lot of women, because a lot of women gonna be in tears in this time coming. You know, when the economy just fully collapsed, you can't work. You know, food and gas and, you know, you're just stuck, man. You know, but it says, let me go to Matthew 24 and 12. Matthew 24 and 12. It says, and because iniquity shall abound, the love of many shall wax cold. It's gonna get cold out here because these landlords, you know, you could be living in your place for the past 10 years, 7 years, and then this time coming of tribulation, you know, you can't afford it. You can't afford it, and you know, the landlord gonna tell you, you got to go. You got to go. And it, you know, it is going to turn cold, and women, you know, with them 3 kids, you know, she might have a newborn, you know, that's 6 months old or a year old, you know, somewhere around there, and, you know, and the streets is on fire, and she, you know, she gonna have to make a choice, because you know, them, because you got slumlords out here. You got slumlords out here, and you gonna have to pay to play. You gonna have to pay to play. If you ain't got no cash, what you got for me? What you got for me? And this is where things are headed, man. Let me go here. But the love of many, you know, is gonna wax cold. It's gonna get cold out here, man. And you women gonna need a warm jacket, a warm coat. Let me go here. Revelation. Like I said, I don't want to make this too long, just a quick hit. But it's gonna get cold out here, baby. You know, it's gonna get cold out here. Revelation 6 and 6, and it reads, Salakia. It says Revelation 6:6. It says, and I heard a voice in the midst of the four beasts say, a measure of wheat for a penny, and 3 measures of barley for a penny. And see thou hurt not the oil and the wine. Right. See? It says, I'll read it again. It says, and I heard a voice in the midst of the four beasts say, a measure of wheat for a penny, and 3 measures of barley for a penny. And see thou hurt not the oil and the wine. Right, because food is finna food is going up. It's gonna get to a point where, because inflation, where a 12-piece pack of chicken could cost $350. It can cost you a whole paycheck, to buy just a pack of chicken, man, or some bread or something, or a case of water or a gallon of water. It might cost you $400 in this time coming. See, in this time coming, and women going, you single parent women, and even some married couples, man, are gonna be out here, struggling, completely back against the wall, and it can come to that time where you just can't afford it, and you and your family gotta go on the street. You gotta go on the street. Even like I said, a married couple, it can get to a point where these slumlords will tell you, look, you know what? Give me your wife. Give me your wife, and you guys can stay here. This is where it's gonna go. This is where it's gonna go, because the cost of living is going through the roof. Complete slumlords. Because it just read to you in Matthew that the love of many shall wax cold, or give me your daughter. These are the type of things that are coming down the line. It's going on right now, but it's just going to get far worse. Let me go to here. Let me go here. And as we get deeper into the tribulation, they're going to be trading you women for food, because the famine is setting in too. It's going to be women for food. We want women for food. This thing is going to get bad out here, man. Micah 7 and 10. Micah 7 and 10, and it reads, it says, then she that is mine enemy shall see it, and shame shall cover her which said unto me, where is the Lord thy God? And a lot of our women, and a lot of you women, you don't believe this. We're trying to tell you about the tribulation and reading what the Lord is saying, His word, and about the RFID, the C-HIP, and all these prophecies that are coming. A lot of you women, you don't believe none of this. A lot of you women, you're in la la land, man. But and then you're arrogant, like I said, some of you women got good jobs, good home, you're proud, you're arrogant, you think too highly of yourself, but a good humble pie is coming to you women. Thus saith the Lord. It says, mine eyes shall behold her, now shall she be trodden down as mire of the streets. In this time coming, it's going to be kidnappings, it's going to be raping going on in this end time, man. It ain't gonna be no mercy out here on you women. You women are gonna be the Lord's gonna turn the volume down completely on you women, completely down. As here in this place, America, Babylon, and across the world, but you're just proud, arrogant. You know, you don't need a man, and you know, it's just it's great tribulation. The Lord told you, many years ye shall be troubled. Ye careless women. There's too many careless women walking around in this time. You gonna care in this end time. You're going to care. See, you women, you careless women, you gonna care in this end time. Let me close out with this. Because ultimately, this is what it's gonna come down to, man. Isaiah. Let me just go here. Isaiah 4:1. I'll close out with this.